Hi, Kat. How are you? You know the drill. We wait a little bit. Anyone else? It's not yet. I started quite late. Later than I meant to. We're just waiting. 3 people here so far. Good morning. Good afternoon here. Okay, so if you haven't read my post on whatchamacallit, Instagram, and copied over to Facebook, would you like to hear it, or have you heard it? Or did you read it? All right, so I'll read it. Ba-ba. And you guys do understand a little bit about what's going on with me. I don't want to hide things, and I do not um, want everyone to go into shock. This doesn't have anything to do with that, but no, I haven't even started yet. I'm a good writer. Hello, Emerald Buddha. Were you here yesterday? We're gonna wait a little bit. There's only 6 people, so I'm gonna read this. So I'm gonna read it. So yesterday, kind of reached a milestone. Many of you have seen me do these big groups. I think the most I've ever done was probably about 100, 200 people at an expo. I could do more. Some of you have seen it from the beginning when I was just doing one person, and you've watched it grow from there. And so I want to remind everyone that there's a careful method and cultivation of that improvement, and it doesn't exist in a vacuum, and it's not by chance. I'm It's not by chance. And it didn't spontaneously just happen. I am very meticulous when it comes to metaphysical stuff and metaphysical ability and potential, and no answer has ever been good enough for me. I've always wanted to learn more about that, and I've always wanted to try to cover the hidden realities behind facades, because I found that there is always one, which is why I'm trying to kind of more come clean and be open about who I am, and I have been lately. Um, but basically, no answer has ever been good enough for me unless it's had a grounded purpose. Otherwise, in my opinion, it's worthless. Um, it doesn't mean you have to fire miracles in the sky. It just means it needs to have a grounded purpose that's subjectively positive. So, also, too, everything that I've ever done, it's always had to be filtered and verified through personal gnosis and philosophical method without exception. So, got it? So, Carl Jung, don't know who he is. He's a pioneering psychologist. And if you ever read his Black Book, you could draw very direct and specific um, parallels to what he describes in it. He describes inner figures like diamonds, like psychic realities, and personifications. He wasn't sure what they were, and he considered them a mystery, and a lot of people still do. Some argue that he was maybe hallucinating. Some argue he was losing it, and others argue that he was writing in almost a symbolic way. Um, but in any case, he explains that he doesn't really know what they are. He came very, very close to understanding the projections that he was seeing through his own innate ability. But, so these things haven't been a mystery to me, and they haven't been a mystery for some time now. And now I'm able to remove these things. Unlike these relaxing and smooth physical healings, or the more reflection based, slow improvement, emotional releases, these are way more intense and are not for people who have never done a healing before or have never been to this group, because um, they could be quite dramatic. The first time I was able to do this to myself some years ago, I got pretty scared actually, because I hadn't really come to understand it yet. But within my own nature, because I wanted to know exactly what it was doing, the purpose, what it means, I tried to examine everything about it. and wanted to look at, examine all explanations. So what do these things do? They create our habits, um, complexes, and a whole lot of personal and behavioral problems. They perpetuate trauma, and yeah, I could pull them right out. Um, I go really deep into the psyche instead of the body. It's different than my body healings or when I'm removing pain or sickness. It takes a little bit longer sometimes, but not all the time, and it's really quick. Um, but yeah, things from quitting coffee, stopping cravings from junk food too, does all that also. Um, and it also removes various agents that force aspects of ourself to be suppressed. That's never good. Suppression is not. So if you're one of these gay Republicans and you come here, like, that's going to open up. You're not going to be able to keep running from it. You're going to have to confront it. And when that fear and the shame that comes like with that, and all the horrible stuff that these guys perpetuate while being hypocrites, that's all going to release. And there's something doing that to them. Um, so this is still a work in progress. I'm going to do it for some of you today, um, because I'm not really quite ready and confident to charge for this yet, too. So it's going to be a while of me just like doing this, so I could pan out who I could do it to and when and under what conditions. And yeah, and like I say too, much is like unsuppressed for me that actually correlates to this new frontier because I'm able to get into that for myself. Um, I could do it for everyone else now, too. If that makes sense. I still have some time to go, but that's the gist of it. Um, I'll get there. Um, yeah. So, any questions? Oh, nice, Christiana. Yeah. And also too, like I just like started this. Um, so I have a long way to go. This is like nowhere where it's going to be. Um, Apparently, when I've seen it, other people have seen it. It's gonna um, be a lot more. Oh my gosh, I've been doing it for like 3 years, and when I asked when it's gonna be done, the answer was, well, I asked how much of this, how much more of these are there, and the answer was as many as there are stars in the sky. So I mean, I'm trying to work. See, that's one of the things I'm trying to work out too. I think there will be a point because now I actually had to direct other people to help me do it and get to it, and they were able to because they already had extrasensory ability and they're able to do some removal stuff, and they did. Now I could just do it to myself. So I think it would be similar. I think it will become automatic in a certain way, like how the kami gifted you before, Jonathan, where it just comes when it's really needed. or when you think about it. But I think even more so too. So so who wants to do it today? What during this? I prefer you've done this one, the regular one, at least a couple times. But first, I want to ask you guys: you understand what I have been saying the last couple of days to you guys, right? Explaining who I am and where I'm going, and maybe perhaps why my skin looks much clearer. Anyone? I think most of you got it, but I think some of you didn't. Any answers? I know you haven't been here. I'm asking everyone else. Anyone? Anyone? I mean, at least say I don't know. Yes, but what? Yes, but what was I saying about myself? What did I reveal? What did I reveal about myself? What have I been doing that I'm trying to say this last few days? Okay, very special. Okay, but a little bit more to that. And it directly correlates to these next steps and why the healings have not only been stronger for the past a month or so and getting stronger, and also why I'm able to go deep in the psyche and pull things out, which I did yesterday for people. How are you, by the way, Animal? I did it for Animal. I want to do it for a few more people today. What did you get, Animal? What do you understand about that? right, but why? What was I explaining about myself and what I am doing? I'm trying to see if anyone is able to have figured it out yet, because I don't really want it to be a shock. Hi, Isaac. Uh huh. How is that happening? No, you're not late. I'm just integrity. I'm integrating everyone, and then I'm gonna go for everyone and do basically what I did yesterday. Um, that deep subconscious pool of whatever's there, messing with whatever, whether it's abilities. Everyone has a ton of stuff there. So without fail. So, uh huh. I'm gonna do the same thing. No fighting. I might. There's that too. Yeah. Why was I able to do that? Are you an advanced form of human? No, no, that's not what I was saying. That's not what I've been saying for a few days. I've been like trying for like half a decade now since I've been doing this, since the pandemic, really, or more. Try and get stronger, trying to find more ways and try and get deeper and see more and hear more, which I can now. And I explained something to you. It's not aggressive, it's just deeper. And it can be painful. I mean, that's definitely there, Isaac, but that's not it. But there's something like that, but it's not the primary. Still don't understand physically. All right, I guess we'll start. Gonna watch later. That's so. I did one for 3 hours the day before, and I did another one for like an hour. But basically, um, what I explained was there's an aspect. Well, I mean, it's basically who I am, and being able to do this um, and expand this requires connecting the physical body to that, like who I am. Spidey will be back. That was a very intense pull for her. And she's not on the Discord, which is unique. Anyone? Anyone? Any guess? It was something. It was. It ended up being something very, very simple, but very tough. I mean, I would have rather like meditated in like a cave nonstop for like 6 months. That would have been easier, but at the same time, it was much harder. Easier, harder. This was harder, but it was easier at the same time. Meditating in the cave for 6 months would have been easier. It'll get there. We could only get to so much at one time. And trust me, like my biggest one, it took me like, it was like a 3 hour process. It sucked. Many not ready. Yeah, I think we'll wait a little bit. You think they should start like realizing it slowly, Isaac? Do you think that would be better? Might be better, huh? Okay. Anyway, you, you guys ready? This is true. You can ask Claude for what task? You're gonna ask what I'm saying, or who wants to do the test first? I'm gonna do the deep thing first, or whoever wants to do it. You okay? What's going on? Okay, so while we do this, you're gonna cough, and you're gonna maybe feel vomit come up. Don't try to swallow it back in, and don't try to pull it back. Just think about letting it go and getting it out. There might be other things like that coming up and moving out, whether it's a cough or a sneeze or you have to throw up. You gotta let it happen. Do not let it go back. All right? Who's first? Who wants to go first? And so you know too, it is not fun. Okay, you ready, Christiana? What do you think? What do you think is holding you back, or what type of habits do you have that you would like to kill? Christiana, we're just waiting for her. And whoever wants to go next, type in the chat and let me know, because I also want to see if I could do it to perhaps two people at one time. I'm going to see if I can make it work for Tori. It's the same as we do these big like killings. I want to see if I can do that too that way. Um, that's how I started. I did one person at a time, and they started moving up. Welcome, IG. Yeah, it's a problem. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Well, I mean, Tokami Emi Tamo Kangon Shin, starting Sony Kandaken Harai Tamai Kiyame Tamo. Hmm, I see it. Tokami Emi Tamo Kangon Shin, Sony Kandaken Harai Tamai Kiyame Tamo. How's that, Christiana? Yeah, that's Jay. Oh, there's more, Isaac. There'll be stuff blocking abilities and stuff doing all kinds of things. Most of it's just taking energy. Did you spit? Did you spit out or throw up, Christiana? Let me know. Let me know when you did. Have you yet? Something needs to come up. I mean, yeah, when you remove stuff, that's what happens, Isaac. Yes, yes, you can. Okay, it's still coming. Keep relaxing. So I'm gonna work on you, Cat, too, at the same time. I'm gonna try to. And was there anyone else? Anyone? Tokami, Amy Tamo, Kangon Shin, Sony Kandaken, Harai Tamai, Kiyame Tamo. Relax. Studio crashed. Anyway, let me know when the release is done. You'll know. No, no, Christiana. You don't stop you don't get up. You do not get up and stop coughing. You gotta let it go. You have to you have to throw up. Tokami emitamo kangonshin sonikandaken harai tamai kiyametamo. You have to also make yourself cough when it gets to that. I'm helping you until something comes up. And how are you, Kat? Okay, same thing. I'm bringing it up. When it's released, you'll know. Good, Christiana. Good. Clean it up and flush it down the toilet. Okay, cat, keep breathing. Tokami, Amy Tamo, Kangon Shin, Sony Kandaken, Hadai Tamai, Kiyame Tamo. These are the things that keep us from ourselves, by the way. So they're not just habits. They are keeping us from connecting to who we are and our potential. And if it's in your mouth, let it out. And that's the interesting thing. You vomit or you spit up, and it's not like normal vomit or spit. It looks different because it is. Tokami Amy Tamo Kangon Shin Soni Kandaken Harai Tamai Kiyome Tamo. And despite what anyone says, these cannot be taken out by oneself, at least initially. How you doing, Kat? I also quit coffee doing this, and also I got to there, and also ordering nonstop food. Stop both of those things. So yes, it can kill smoking, but you have to actually want it to some part of you anyway. And StreamYard keeps crashing. I let it keep coming out, Cat, until it's done. So, yeah, I mean, this is serious work. This is why I give um, folks who claim to be healers or shamans a hard time and basically saying they don't know crap because they don't. Um, because, like, this and the sacrifices you have to make to be able to do it, and the chances you have to take. Um, it's kind of insulting when someone's is like, I got certified this weekend and I'm opening up a healing center. I mean, it's like, dude, they don't even know what this can look like or it does look like. I'm not worried about it, of course not, but yeah. If you have to pay exactly. Yeah, but see, can you see why I was scared the first time I did it to myself? Yeah, feel free to donate. I just saved you hundreds of dollars on your hypnotist. I make it do. We kill the vapes too. Any um, any habit or type of abuse thing, we can get. I'm gonna put these on here so people who are skimming through can see. So upgraded. We're doing more now. This are the clearings. This is what this looks like. I am developing it to get it stronger. And here, this other person I worked on. And here is Christiana again. Do you feel like you want to smoke, Christiana? Serious question. Or do you feel like that nicotine weight has lifted? I mean, you have to want to decide to quit animal. It doesn't sound like you're interested in letting that go right now. Of course, nonstop. Trust me, it's not you liking it, animal. Perhaps you might believe you do, but it's not you. Good. Yeah, you'll probably knock out Kat and Christiana. Isaac. Okay, here you go. Anyone else? It's not you. It's not you. Here we go. Tokami imi tamo kangon shin son nikandaken harai tamai kiyame tamo. We are literally not our dependencies. Anyone else besides Isaac? What do you need, Emerald Buddha? Yeah, a bowl would be good. So, Kaufmania, Emerald, and I mean, Jade didn't help me do this. I guess she kind of did. Yeah, she did. But I would have did it anyway. But she's still helping. Food cravings, energy theft, and what was Jonathan? Procrastination. All right. I mean, it might not look like it, but I'm having a hard time with this, guys. I'm having a really hard time. Tokami emi tamo kangon shin so nikandaken harai tamai kiyame tamo. Mm. having a really hard time, and Jade is helping me. You gotta cough, Isaac. You gotta let that. You gotta let it out. And you work with me. How's everyone else doing? Jonathan and Buddha. Did you spit it up or throw up or anything like that? It could be a little or a lot. Keep trying. Keep on it. Clear spit. Good. Good. How are you, Emerald Buddha? Okay, let it come up, Buddha. To kami emi tomo. Kangon shin soni kandake. Harai tamai kiyami tamo. And please donate, guys. I have a lot. I have a lot to deal with, including my rent. That's my. Small amount of clear spit is okay. It's not going to always be huge the first time. Well, head pressure, let it, same thing, let it come out. Let it release. Yeah. You still have more to do. Keep relaxing. Don't rear pressure coughing. Even if you feel like you're coughing so much you're going to throw up from it, just let it keep coming. All right, guys. How are you now? Um, Other people. Yep, looks sickening. Any liquid? Okay, dry heaving. Yep. Did any spit come up or any bile, even if it's just a little? Dry heaving is absolutely normal. Yes, there is absolutely a reason. And don't think that this is it, guys. What was it? How many more of these are there? As many as there are stars in the sky, was the answer. How are you? How's it, Emerald? I want to make sure I finish yours. Dry heaving is fine. Only tiny, that's okay. How do you feel, Jonathan? Put it in the toilet and flush it and clean it out. You're welcome. If you want to help too, you can go to the comments on my last interview and actually respond to the people saying stuff like, this guy has an ego, this does not resonate with me, blah, blah, blah. This person's living in fear. Does anyone know what Aristotle said about fear? Does anyone? And that projection? Uh, we could get a lot done in this lifetime. Absolutely. Just did some more good, Jonathan. We're going to do the regular healing for everyone here. So, Aristotle said a few things. Um, he says that the, let me get the quote. He said, the courageous person feels fear as he ought, when he ought, toward the right things, for the right end, and in the right way. And he also says the absence of fear, not living in fear, right, um, is not courage. So basically, it's courage is fearing the right things in the right way for the right language. And he would also say that the goal is to not become incapable of fear, but and to fear correctly, and to fear nothing, as like people claim, is just as much as a vice as fearing everything. Does that make sense? Because both fail to perceive, like fearing everything and fearing nothing. Both of these things um, fail to perceive what reality is. Does that make sense, guys? Uh, That's why I'm a philosophy major. Well, that's not what he says. He doesn't say fear doesn't exist. He says that, all right, let it come up, Buddha. Let's get it. Tokami, and it still should be going. Tokami, Amy Tamo. If it's like a speck of blood, that's perfect. Tokami, Amy Tamo, Kangonshin, Sonya Kandaken, Harai Tamai Kiyomi Tamo. The food issue is a big one for you. I'm going to do a little bit more. If you feel like you're going to throw up, like deal with it like it's a natural process. Let it happen. Because the physical is not exactly what you're excrementing. And he definitely doesn't lie. If when people would argue with him, he would get mad. They would get mad and storm away. Plato too. And fear isn't exactly cowering. It's also avoidance for whatever reason. How are you doing, Buddha? How's the nausea? The nausea is going to help. It's usually the symptom to need to expel something. So just let it happen. Tokami Amy Tamo Kangon Shin Soni Kandaken Arai Tamai Kiyome Tamo. And there's actually different types of parasites and that do different things in the world in different regions, depending on the region. It causes very specific types of group behaviors. Hmm. Quoting Apocalypse. I mean, he wasn't wrong. Yeah, let me know when it's gone or you feel released, Buddha. Then I gotta do the regular group. Then we will. Have you excremented yet, or spat, or anything like this? Kokami emi kamo kangon shin so nikandaken. Arai tamai kiyame tamo. It might be a part of the symptom that's exasperating the eating. So let it out if you haven't yet. I could be wrong. I only really see things I need to see when I'm doing this. Yeah, X-Men 97 is like my new favorite thing. It has been since the first season, but it is my favorite thing. I used to watch that and imagine, what if I had powers? Wow. What if I had powers and could I ever become an X-Man? Oh, there's stuff left, of course. It's just what we got. What we got is a specific thing out. This isn't a one and done thing. This is a thing that goes on. I mean, perhaps you aren't. That certainly seems where I'm headed. Yeah, I got Jade cracking up. Buddha, you okay? All right, so you keep doing and let it release. I'm going to go to the next part. It's been 2 hours, so we're going to start now. Amaterasu mihoya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari tsuki yo mitsu mi oya no kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi tsuki yo mitsu mi oya no kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi tsuki yo mitsu mi oya no kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamaroki, kamaromi no mikoto mo shite, sumei mi oyakamu, izanagi no kami tsukushi no himuka no tachibana no odo no aogigahara ni misogi, harai, tamaishi, toki ni are maseru. Harai do no お神たち、もろもろの魔がごと罪帰りを、払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天津神、国津神、やお、夜ぞの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみもまおす。高天はりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、せめみおやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立ちぱなのおどのあおぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、あれませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごと罪帰りを、払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天津神、国津神、やお、夜ぞの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみも申す。とその神、あまていらします。すみみ神の耳にを伝えて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち、神との元の主たり、何時らの神地の痛ましむることなかれ。このゆいに目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞いて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情をもとも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののりは影と形のごとし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをからばうべからず、皆花よりずの実となる。我が身はすなわち六根所となり、六根所となるがゆえに、どぞの真君兄なり、どぞの真君兄なるが、ゆえに天地の神と男なり、天地の神と男なるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、ゆえになすところにごて成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名入賞、神奈川列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい、と神、意味たも、観言心、尊にかんだけん、払いたまい、清めたも。Inhale, exhale. Ooh. 高めの腹にかむずまります。生命神たち、家わらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、余てる国てるひけ雨のほあかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、 気づけたもこと教えてのたもわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中作りに雨下り、あう人草沈め収めよ。あう人草および、夜ずのなやこと。二のとふれべいらといだ。かしたてまつることのよしをもちて、平ら結くきこしめせと。命長く子孫はね、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつり、人数人名心にきかじ、高めの腹にかむずまります。すめ、かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおゆかむ、いざなぎの神尽くしのひまけの立花のおどの青木が春に、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごと罪改良。払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つ神、国つ神、や夜ずの神たちともに引こしめせと。かしこみかしこみも申す。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひむけの立ちばねのほどのあわかいはらに、みそき、払い、たまいし、時にあれませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごと罪改良。払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つ神、国つ神、やお、夜ずの神たちともに引こしますと。かしこみかしこみも申す。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおゆかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひむかの立ちぱねのおどの青木が春に、みそき、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごと罪改良。 Haraita mai kiyomeita mai to mausukoto no yoshio. Amatsukami. Hunitsukami. Yao. Yoruzu no kami tachito moni hikoshi mesato. Kashikomi kashikomi momausu. Ka nagara tamachiyamase. Ka nagara tamachiyamase. Ka nagara tamachiyamase. All right, everyone, there you have it. So StreamYard crashed like 5 or 6 times today while I'm doing the healings. Pretty crazy. Japanese girls do that a lot because they don't have a lot of confidence. So they'll build up and say, how are you? Hi. And then they'll just disappear out of nervousness. It happened to me. I was speaking to one of my teachers in Japanese at UCI, and this girl from Keio that goes to the university I go to here, she walks in and starts talking to us. We exchange information. She wanted it. Like, okay. She's like, call me when you're in Keio. I'm like, okay. Or just message me. And also, she came to this karaoke night and left me some like chahan and some Japanese foods because she was coming back to Japan before I got here. I took those, and then when I got here, I messaged her. I was like, "Hey, what's up? She's like, we want to have coffee or something?" She's like, "Yeah," and then she just disappears. That's very common here. People rather just disappear than deal with anything. It's very sad. Like I said, though, like different places in different regions, they have different types of attachments. In the U.S., for example, you know what the biggest? Well, I mean, there's attachments, but um, one of the most impactful causes access. Everything has to be an excess in America, whether it's eating or stuff or whatever. But that's a big one in the U.S. More money, so country Thailand's like that too. Like there is confidence. Girls will ask you out, and they're not all prostitutes either. That's a myth. But if they're interested in you, or they like how you look, or if they think you're handsome, they'll ask you out. One asked me on the plane. Basically, it was pretty cool. She was nice, but she wanted too much, and I'm not going back to Thailand. I certainly don't want to live here. She's really very beautiful girl too. But yeah, no. And she wanted too much. She already told me. It's like I'm not that person. But yeah, it's different. Common in Mexico too. Yeah, yeah, I bet. And but in Japan, it's even worse. Like they'll be interested and act like they're interested, and act and well, but like when it comes to like contact or communication, Like they'll go to a nosebleed. Like I hung out with a girl here that lives too far, and she's doing her own thing anyway. And when I went to meet her, she goes, "Look at my hand," and she was just like shaking. She was just like so scared, so nervous, but she made it, which was pretty impressive for here. But no, she was like shaking. She's like, "I always do that when I'm like meeting someone new, but that's how it is here." And there's stuff doing that. Anyway, I'm gonna take off now. I have an appointment at 5, and I want to go get some tea first. I mean, no, it's just the type of attachment. And just so you know, we're not done. Yeah, I don't know why you don't go to just Isaac. Just go to a community college and take like fun classes and apply for financial aid, and you'll get like 26K a year in big chunks, and you could do that for like 5 or 6 years. Like it at LACC, there were a lot of um, Korean old people doing that, and they would just go to the school for like their job. But it's nice, dude. It's great. I mean, you could actually develop something too. Find a good one. It's worth it. Yes, you can't blame all women, but generally in Japan, that's how it is. Men are very unconfident too. Like when you watch anime and there's like a character who's like, "Oh, I can't talk to," and they're like that. It's really like that here. They're like twin and they think, I, and they just can't say it. You're welcome. And please, 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 um, um, donate because that does take a bit out of me. There are problems everywhere, absolutely. Exactly. And hopefully we fix some of that today. Now, this it's not a one and done thing. There may be stuff that lingers or seems like it's coming back or that, but you have to remember it's like more than a lot more than just one thing. So keep that in mind. That this is a process. It's not a one and done and then better. If something feels like it's gone and not, let's keep it there. Let's keep it gone. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Take care.